Hello everyone, welcome back to my stream. Tonight we are going through this mine, Utter Hills Cave. Already upon entering it looks cold. Let's find Rogi's goodies and get out of here. Stealth attack! Come on. Good one.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Yeah, indeed. Who's next? Right, this one tries to warm up. I hope we won't interrupt. We'll make it even more comfortable for him by beating his ass. Or there are two of them. In fact, screw that. They will definitely over-encumber us. We'll just leave the area. Beast coming some other time. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Hello, STR Nelson of Wingolf. Hey, Piotr and welcome back to my stream. So, we didn't exactly finish this cave because we need to unload first. I found two enemies simultaneously waiting by the campfire, and I think I'll leave them alone for the time being. Right, it's 10 AM. We're near Windhelm. Let's go there. This will be our first encounter of Windhelm. Although I suspect that I'm going through the wrong way. Right, we found a windmill. Oh no, it's not a windmill, or a water mill. Right, that's over here. Yeah, it looks cold. Right, let's cross it. Oh! Angus mill discovered.
Always something going wrong. Mill needs more lumber, or the saw needs sharpening.
Yeah,
Lumberjack, quiet, hardworking, honest.
she's right.
Around the mill, so I'm a busy woman. What is it?
So, you're in charge of Angus mill.
That I am. My father left it to me after he died in the Great War against the elves. I don't care what's going on in the world. Rebellion, dragons awakening. The mill is enough trouble for me to worry about.
Hey, but dragons can destroy your mill, and after that, you'll have nothing to worry about, right? I'm looking for a job.
If you've got an axe, you can always make gold chopping wood. Just bring me everything you cut.
I'm alright.
I...
By the way, if I put some lumber there and cut it...
Strangers are always trouble.
Really? If I put some lumber there, cut it myself, I mean push some levers, that doesn't do me any good,
Get
isn't it?
lost. I don't need to talk to you. Get lost. I don't need to talk to you. Get lost.
I'll cast some spells on your blade. Don't
I
you
don't
want
need
that?
to talk to you. Get lost.
Right. What about you?
Harry's the boss. Talk to her if you want work.
What if I don't? What if I want some leisure? What if I want something to talk about?
What do you need?
Talk?
What do you need?
I'd like to talk. Alright, I'll just take this cabbage and run away.
Good morning.
Harry's house is locked. Figures. Chicken's nest. Took some eggs. Let's take some more. Hello. Angus Mill Common House. I think that's where those guys are living. Who's that? Looks like Mike. Hey there, it's him.
Mike does not remember his childhood. Perhaps he never had one.
Probably that is true.
Mike is very practical. He has no need for mysticism.
Indeed, he is.
Nords are so serious about beards. So many beards. Mike thinks they wish they had glorious manes like Khajiit.
Yeah,
Mike is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
okay. He's a great character. I like him. Okay, now what I see are some trolls. From our books, we remember that fire is the best way to defeat trolls. One down. Where's the other? He went after the goat. Wait for me. Alright. One is down. That's sad. In fact. You can see me. Right? Pew pew. Nice. He's shy. Oh, he burns bright. Maybe that's why he's shy. Because he's the brightest. There, this card looks suspicious. Especially because it is unattended. Windhelm stables discovered.
Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way?
No. I just wanted to talk. Let's talk.
I hope someday we'll get to know each other better.
You sure? Aren't you worried about the dragons?
My pa used to say, there ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change. It's my fate to be ended by a dragon. So be it. Meantime, I'll live my life the way I want to.
Well, that's not a bad philosophy. Right, can I buy a horse?
It's for sale if you've got the coin.
On the second thought, I'll walk.
Didn't think you had the coin for it anyway.
Yeah, I am a poor guy. I just have only 218,000 pieces of gold. I'll take this wine and this tankards. Nice stash. I've never been to Windhelm. This is my first time.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. Who's going to stop him? Me? I have no part of that. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Not enough for like 218 horses. Yeah.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else. Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Sneak thief? I'm not a thief. I'm an honorable burglar. I'll take these arrows, thank you very much. Dark Brotherhood? Yeah, I've heard some boy.
Maybe you've seen maps sticking out of the water to the northeast. That would be the wreck of the Winter War. Fine vessel back in its day.
Winter War? Sounds interesting.
Staying safe, I hope.
Wreck of the Winter War. Oh! This map is huge. It just became larger. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Watch the skies, Charlie.
Yeah. Thanks.
This is Stormcloak territory. If you're one of those craven Imperials, don't expect a warm welcome. Hail Summoner. Conjure me up a warm bed.
No problem.
White Black Guard.
Do you want extra
Dragon
crispy?
soaking.
He thinks that if I'm a conjurer, I can conjure him up a bed. How about a fireball? I like fireballs. I think he also likes to play catch a fireball. Should be a nice game.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Racist Norse, yeah.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
I'm a Khajiit myself. No, I don't hate your people.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Why would anyone think you're a spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well.
How about Khajiit?
In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Looked like these Norse were giving you trouble.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us. But Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
So you kinda like him?
All right then. We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Yeah, I'm Khajiit actually. I'm a giant cat in dragon armor. And I like casting spells, just like that. Oh yeah. As Farengar said, there is some tranquility in the magic. And
Name's
you?
Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall. Can't just throw the big logs on the Gotta have a little bit, too.
Hmm.
I'm cutting wood. I pretend there's an Imperial soldier's head on the stump.
Really? In Skyrim, all cities don't like Khajiits. Yeah, just what I thought.
Look at you, up to no good.
What? Already?
Lord, it seems I pray to you now, that you might watch over the dead with mercy and kindness.
The moment she saw me, she thought I was with ill intentions.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much.
Let's talk.
Luckily, Windhelm is cold, so the dead don't rot. And the civilian has to wait for the ground to thaw. Need something? Make it quick. Come, I haven't got all day.
Okay. Haven't got all day. No problem. Thanks for the gold.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close? My father said
I nearly lost my head.
our lives. Like it's that easy. What can I do for you? Yes.
Captain Lonely Gale.
Townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
Oh, really? Nice. Who are the prominent citizens in Windhelm?
There's an author named Adonato staying at the inn. He's published a few works of historical fiction. The clans Shattershield and Cruelsea see most of the gold that passes through the city. And obviously you have Ulfric, the Jarl and future High King. Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business, which I guess is one way of being prominent.
You're kinda right. Lonely Gale. Forever alone, yeah. What kind of captain are you?
Well, nothing. At least not anymore. Folk just call me that because of what I used to do. I was a sailor for many a year. I made my coin as a trader, and in time, I bought my own ship. When I retired here in Windhelm, most folk already knew me as Captain Lonely Gale, and the name just stuck.
What's there to do in the city?
If you're looking to pass the time, you can give Calixto a few septims and gawk at whatever oddity he's come across lately. If you're in need of goods, there's a market. If it's a soft bed and a hot meal you're after, there's Candlehearth Hall.
Folk are talking about murders.
Terrible shame that. Seems we have a killer on the loose here in Windhelm. He's claimed 3 victims that I know of. Though maybe there's more that haven't been found yet. All lovely ladies too. Let's hope the gods find that demon soon and introduce him to the headman's axe. Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's party.
Yeah.
The townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
You're all Giordano.
Captain Lonely Gale has been avoiding me. I just know it.
I lost my family years ago. Truth is,
I'm worried
I
about
don't really
my
know
own
what
safety.
Women murdered time and again, and all the guards care about is the war. Yeah? What?
Candlehearth Hall. Right, local map. Blacksmith quarters. That looks lovely. Where exactly is this? Forward and to the right. Oh, okay.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best
Working
smith
in
in
winter is
Skyrim.
great. I
I'd
get to see
like to
Ulfric
change
up
a
close.
few minds about that.
Oh.
Need some metal hammered.
Yeah.
Whether
Wait a bit, please. I'll take my favorite. Trade
armor you need or a new
necklace.
blade. Come see me.
I never expected Ulfric to live up to
Wait, what?
but he
He was just like 5 steps in front of her, and she's like, he's been avoiding me.
Vermeer's become a decent smith. Like to think I had a hand.
I couldn't ask for a better teacher than Owengo.
With my swords in their hands, Ulfric's men will send those Legion dogs running.
How's your steel?
Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Yorl, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense.
Does the war mean good business for you?
I don't see these troubles as business. This is a labor of honor. To bring Ulfric his rightful glory, I would hammer 1,000 shields. Sure as bones. I might just have to.
I'd like to make an investment in your business.
Of course you want to invest in my business. I'm the finest blacksmith in all Skyrim.
So you accept? Let's see what you can do with this!
If you have spare weapons and armor to sell, bring them here. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Yeah, especially resources like iron ore. I'll take these. Silver ore. I'll take these too. Let's sell some stuff. Dwarven war axe of consuming. Everything maze. Steel sword of fear. Nah, we won't need that. Woodcutter's axe. Take this. Hey, he's interested in ruined books. Good for him. Nice. Scroll of Harmony. Creatures and people up to level 12 nearby won't fight for 60 seconds. Full stamina. Here, take it. Virulent stamina poison. Take this. Bended iron armor. Iron shield. Steel horn helmet. Play boots. Well, we earned a fortune with him. I hope he'll I hope he'll make his fortune as well with that.
If you meet anyone in your travels who needs good steel, it's my
I never expected Ulfric to live up to his legend, but he does.
Do you like being a blacksmith?
Smithing isn't the most exciting thing for me, but we all have to lend a hand as best we can. If a Stormcloak uses one of my swords to strike down an Imperial soldier, then I've done my part to free our land.
Sounds like you really admire Ulfric.
Every Nord should admire Ulfric. He fights for all of us. In fact, he's the reason I chose to learn the smithing trade. I want to make weapons and armor for the great Stormcloak army.
Okay.
A word of advice. Don't buy this with
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Thanks. Right, the trade went glorious.
The townsfolk call me captain because I used to be.
Go test your fancy magic someplace else.
Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The Eye of Talos was a fine ship, once. Now it lies wrecked off an island just north of here.
Thanks for the tip.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem. What do you need? I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thuan be taught? Like any skill? See those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
Yeah, curved swords.
What is it? Dragons?
Where? Hello.
Heard about you. Brother, let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Indeed. I'm looking for a thief.
Aldrich won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Hooflick. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Yorleaf, I want you to send a messenger to our western camps.
And the message, sir?
I'm diverting Gar and Hadring's men to join him.
Is that wise, sir?
It will work if we can pull Haran's men from the south and find a bit of luck.
Of course. Something that seems to be in short supply these days.
I'm not seeking advice right now, friend. Just send the message.
So he's deciding about attacking Whiterun. I see a sweet roll. Hey, Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak.
Thinks it holds Valkyrie from us, but the souls of Skyrim's bravest are buried there, and will fill our hearts and strengthen our blades.
My main quest haven't yet followed to him, so let's talk to him.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
I was at Helgen.
Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
I helped Ralof escape. He'd said he'd vouch for me.
Ralof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man. But he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they've made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
The hell?
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
What can you tell me about Windhelm?
Grew up here, cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard thicker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive.
What do you do for the Jarl?
For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time.
Bandit leader at Lost Knife hideout is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
100 gold added. Thanks, Yorli.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Indeed. I just made it a bit safer, so...
Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
So many questions. All I wanted to know about how to buy real estate. After all, I need to have my own stash here. What's it mean to be a Dragonborn?
It means you have the dragon blood. You have an inborn ability to use your voice the way dragons do. The old tales tell of Dragonborn heroes who slew dragons and took their power. It seems those tales are true, with the dragons returning, and now a Dragonborn appearing. Maybe the Greybeards know what it all means.
What do you know about shouts?
I know more than most. I trained with the Greybeards at High Hrothgar when I was a boy. The Way of the Voice is an ancient, spiritual form of magic in which you project your vital essence into a thum, or shout. Most people would need to train for years before they could even attempt a single shout. The Dragonborn is different. You have an inborn ability to shout, the same way dragons are said to.
Who are the Greybeards?
They live in seclusion near the top of the throat of the world, the great mountain of Skyrim. They're masters of the Way of the Voice, of shouting. It's a great honor for them to summon you. They speak to very few. In fact, they hardly speak at all.
How do you know so much about them?
I studied with them when I was young. They taught me how to shout.
You trained with the Greybeards?
Yes. They chose me when I was just a lad. It was a great honor, of course. I was to become a Greybeard myself. I spent almost 10 years at High Hrothgar, learning the Way of the Voice. Then the Great War came. I couldn't stand missing it. I often think about High Hrothgar. It's very disconnected from the troubles down here. But that's why I couldn't stay, and why I couldn't go back. I suppose the Greybeards care about Skyrim's troubles, in their way. But I needed to do something about it. I'm sure Arngir would call it one of my failings.
Arngir, is he one of the Greybeards?
Yes, the oldest and most powerful.
although he may not seem so. I doubt he's forgiven me for leaving. And for, well, for what he'd consider blasphemy. Using shouts for anything but worship of Kinnereth.
So you know how to shout?
Yes, although I rarely use my training. The Greybeards believe the voice should be used only for worship of Kinnereth. I have fallen from their strict teaching. But I still don't feel it should be used lightly. Not all of Angir's lecturing was wasted, it seems.
Why would they teach me to shout if they don't want me to use it?
You're Dragonborn. The rules don't apply to you. You can shout the way dragons do, without training, through inborn instinct. They always hope to teach the Dragonborn to respect the way of the voice as they do. They never fully succeed. You'll have to make your own decision. It's a beautiful philosophy, but outside the seclusion of High Hrothgar, I was never able to hold to it.
Who are the Greybeards?
They live in seclusion near the top of the throat of the world, the great mountain of Skyrim. They're masters of the way of the voice, of shouting. It's a great honor for them to summon you. They speak to very few. In fact,
hey,
they hardly speak at all.
How goes the war?
Dalius has camps in the Pale, entertaining thoughts of battle. The Empire still underestimates the force of our cause. It will be their undoing.
Hey, can I ask it again?
I'm not sure why Dalius is wasting his time trying to take Winterhold from us. But if he wants to throw his men away, I'll gladly accept that gift.
And Helgen, they said you shouted the king to death.
Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him.
Why are you fighting this war?
We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us.
Why did you kill the High King?
I killed Toruk to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself?
And out of his widow, doesn't she claim to the throne?
Indeed, Elisif has become Jarl of Solitude. Historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by Imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen. And they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it.
Do you desire to be the High King?
I challenged him in the traditional way, and he accepted. There were many witnesses. No murder was committed. True, he didn't stand a chance against me. But that was precisely the point. He was a puppet king of the Empire, not a High King of Skyrim. His father before him, perhaps, but not Toruk. He was too privileged and too foolish, more interested in entertaining his queen than ruling his country. There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been hand-picked by the Emperor, and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to Imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making.
How did you become the Jarl of Eastmarch?
My father, the Great Bear of Eastmarch,
died during my imprisonment after the Markarth incident. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy via letter I had smuggled out of prison. Such is the love of Titus meat for his subjects. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a city in mourning, at one with my own grief and anger, clamoring in angry voices, calling out for justice, for war. They sat me on the throne of Ysgramor, the throne of my father. I only hope I can prove worthy of that honor.
Let's ask again, how goes the war?
The Empire thinks it holds Falkreath from us, but the souls of Skyrim's bravest are buried there and will fill our hearts and strengthen our blades. We should take Yarmarch. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. We'd be within spitting distance of the capital. Take care. Soon enough, we will march on Solomon. And on that day, the Southern Guard will march with us. And the Empire will fall to its knees here.
Fight or die well.
Irstharald, thrice pierced.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to. Until next time. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Nothing, I load. I accidentally stole something.
Damn faithless Imperials.
That was a trap.
Helden, eh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. But first, tell me, why does a cat want to fight for Skyrim?
So you only take Nords?
You mistake me. I'm not saying no, just wondering about your intentions. We're not looking for sellswords. The Stormcloaks need dedicated men and women who are devoted to the cause and willing to die for it. Watch yourself out there.
Canis is not a cat. Right, some other time maybe. I came here because I wanted to buy some real estate, and I see that they give me no chance for that. Income barracks. Oops. Hey, how do I buy real estate here? If there is any.
Go cast your fancy magic somewhere.
Okay, so at least I've traded a bit. Candle car. Oh. Let's get inside. See what's what in there.
This is an ode to Skyrim's truest sons and daughters, the Stormcloaks.
Oh, let's go.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
From this land that we own, with our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing.
Thanks.
It's
I love
honest
this
work.
song though.
What do you need?
Can I make a request?
Sure. What can I do for you?
Can you play the Dragonborn Comes?
Yes.
That was...
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know, the Dragonborns come.
Thank you.
Yes?
Clap. Clap. Clap.
How can Elga hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them? You didn't hear it from me, but if you want a real drink, try the Corner Club in the Great Quarter.
Hey, Jorah.
We're the only temple in Skyrim that can openly worship Talos.
Are the people of Windhelm devout?
Like anyone, a crisis will push them towards devotion. I've been seeing a lot of the Shatter Shields since they lost their daughter. Hilevi Cruelseat comes in a lot, but I haven't seen her husband here in years. Ulfric prays for strength. I speak to Captain Lonelygale, but he doesn't spend much time here. Too busy.
Tell me about Talos.
Talos, who in life was known as Tiber Septim, united Tamriel and founded the Empire. He was rewarded for his deeds by being joined with the Divines in eternal glory, the only mortal to do so. We worship him that we might follow in his path. We can't literally join him in the heavens, but we may do our best to know them here on Nirn.
What does Talos have to do with the war?
The Empire's elven puppet masters never cared much for the idea of a human becoming a divine, so the worship of Talos is outlawed. Skyrim doesn't take kindly to being told what to do, and to try and forget Talos, well, they may as well ordered us all to cut off our ears. Blessings of Arcade be upon you. Did you know that candle on the mantle hasn't gone out in over 100 years? Those awful Thalmor can't touch us, thanks to Ulfric.
Oh.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lady.
Illusion at 100. Make it legendary again.
Now, the world needs tales of heroism. I'll find some way to finish my book.
I hope you do.
I can't believe the Empire would turn its back on Talos.
Yeah, turn their back on their first emperor. Susanna the Wicked.
Yes?
What do you need, handsome?
Who's this guy?
Hi.
Name's new. I'm the cook.
Alright.
Townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
Torbjorn Shattershield.
I'd appreciate it if you don't bother my wife, Tova. She's still in mourning.
Your wife is in mourning?
Our little girl died recently. I've been shouldering my days with strong mead, but nothing gives my Tova peace. I've been looking for an amulet of RK to remind my wife that our child is with the gods now, but I can't find one.
If I find one, I'll bring it to you.
Thank you. Please forgive my mood. I'm still coming to terms with my daughter's death.
I think I know where to find one.
I lost my family years ago. Truth is, I don't know what Did
Let's
Fiola
discuss
send
that.
you to bother me?
No.
Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's party. Wait.
Know any tales of nobility and courage? I'm keen to record them.
Yes?
Yes.
This here's Candleheart Hall. There's rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor. Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
Why is this called Candlehearth Hall?
Did you see the candle above the fire upstairs?
Oh yes.
It was lit 163 years ago, back when this building was the home of a grand warrior named Wundhai. When word came that he'd fallen, his son Durant lit the candle in his honor. Nobody knows why it still burns.
Where can I learn more about magic?
Magic? Goodness, not here. Nothing dangerous like that. That's all kept to that college up in Winterhold. Better that than dealing with Ulfric's wizard like some do. Enjoy your stay, and don't break it. Mind you don't suspect it's Suzanne. She plays the flirt, but it's just to get good tips.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you've found him. There's no stronger sword on fire in all Skyrim. If you're looking to hire the strongest mercenary in Skyrim, I'd wager your search is over.
Yeah, your wager's lost.
Best not to walk the roads of Skyrim alone.
I don't want you to die. The ways I'm going through are very dangerous. Usually no sidekick survives, so... Where's Rayloff anyway?
Was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army. Sword to the chest.
Whoa.
I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound.
Here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. See ya. Good to see you.
Oh, now I'm friends. Good. New Gneezy's Corner Club. Let's get inside and hit somebody's head.
All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some.
You're pushing me.
I like to share my good fortune with those who deserve it.
Travel more. Who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days? If you're looking to get a drink, Candlehearth Hall's got warm fires and strong ale.
Are you treated as badly as the Dark Elves?
It was difficult at first.
The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum.
How long have you been in Windhelm?
Just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim. Until next time.
Apparently some Nords were murdered.
I'm Baris Rendar. Let's talk to you.
Things have been a lot worse around here since Ulfric took over.
Really? How are Dark Elves treated in Windhelm?
Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, like they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time.
Why are there so many Dark Elves here?
Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind, so we came west. Windhelm was the first city on that road, and here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking.
There have been murders in Windhelm.
None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems.
Where can I learn more about magic?
The College of Winterhold is the only place in Skyrim open-minded enough to teach magic. Although Ulfric's court wizard has been known to take on apprentices once in a while.
What have you got for sale?
Let's sate that appetite,
Do I have surplus books? Let's take a glance. I'm walking library, but I don't think I have any spare book. Yeah. Sorry, Embers.
Drink.
Travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers?
Imperial armor. Malthir Elenil. Let's talk to you.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong.
What's the Grey Quarter?
Windhelm is divided into 4 quarters. The Grey Quarter is the one that's home to all the city's dark elves. If it looks to you like an impoverished slum, that's because it is. Ulfric prefers that we live in squalor. He has nothing but disdain for anyone who isn't a Nord. He tolerates us, but that's the extent of his hospitality.
Ever think of moving to Morrowind?
Not a day goes by that I don't think about returning to the ancestral home of my people. Still, even with the rough treatment we've had at the hands of Ulfric and his lot, I've got ties here. It's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay. Besides, Amberus can't run the corner club on his own.
Okay.
It was a pleasure.
Likewise.
Grey Quarter's not much to look at. The club's always so bad.
Ever since that Imperial Craven ran me through from behind, I've had trouble breathing. Don't have any trouble drinking. You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash.
Why do you hate the Dark Elves?
They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. But what do they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have.
You really think the Dark Elves are Imperial spies?
Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor elves too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate.
I don't like your attitude.
Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you. 100 septum say I can punch you back where you came from.
You're on.
All right. Fists only. None of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
Stone fist my ass.
That wasn't a fair swing.
You lost. Give me my money.
Yeah. Here. Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them Greyskins know what I think of them. Get out of my face.
Wait, you wanna again?
We ought to dig a big hole. Throw all them dark elves and Argonians in it. And tear each other to pieces.
Do you want to say hello?
That fire. Don't burn anything down now.
Really? I want to burn anything, but you. Here. In hope that he'll understand.
Only thing I hate worse than those scalebacks are them filthy Greyskins.
I heard some cries.
Watch what you're doing.
I'm catching magic. Let's have a level up. We'll take health this time. I like this opportunity to punch somebody's ass.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar. Always with the nonsense. No.
Fine. Then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child. Wait! That boy. That house. They are I tried to keep Grimvar safe.
He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right. I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. That Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
All the Argonians at the docks are nice to me. Good thing, too. Her father would run them off. Do you know my father? He's really important. He even talks to the Jarl sometimes.
Who's your father?
His name is Torsten Krulsson. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior! The strongest one.
Yeah! Now that's the attitude I like. Glorious warrior. Indeed. Aretino's residence. What is this district?
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
So hands to yourself and can't do magic. Me don't like that. Me goes costing some more. What's this? House of Clan Shadow Shield. Hey, is there any shrine here? Let's see, do I have any active magic effects? Alright, no debuffs, so we can continue on journey.
I once killed 6 men single-handedly. Rescue my brothers in arms from ambush by an Imperial patrol.
Good job.
Proud to admit that I need a bit of help from time to time.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while. It's good to spend some time on solid land.
Indeed.
Every night, I walk around a grey quarter and met dead graves.
Life on the river.
Wait, Angramore? Ah, once honored.
Goes out to Clan Shatter Shield. Kin murdered, family Warhammer stolen. There's no fairness in all that.
Alright, let's go back to our cave. Wait, what happened? The game just collapsed. Strange. Right, I'm glad it's not closed. I like it for how long I can run. Although while I cast magic, all this stamina just returns back to normal. Who are you? Orc.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go.
You shouldn't talk to me like that.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Back off, now.
I don't have to take that from you.
Ooh.
Never should have come here. Do your worst. For your miserable life.
That even looks stupid. You pray my gods for mercy.
No more. I yield. I yield.
Really?
No.
Not like this, right? But why? She died in glory. Yeah, the fight was more or less one-sided, but she wanted that, alright. Why not? I'm eager to please what she wanted. Wait. You're camping me here, right? You too. Alright, I've got some soul gems. Let's use some soul trap for you. Hey. Alright, now it worked. Let's use some fireballs. That was glorious. You said really NPC was that like, no, the monk dead. Oh wait, I want to soul trap here. Soul trap, come on. Wait, what? Another one? Oh, such a little cute guy. Oh, look at him. Look at him go. Alright. What kind of soul gems do we have? Common soul gems. Alright. Not bad. We'll charge them up too. I don't think that I hit him. I'm sure. They're muffled. No, fireball. Fireballs are great. Cooked mud crab. Use increased to 63. Right, I like this campfire. Is there anything to loot here? Nothing? Oh well. Nice place though. Really like it. Is there any ore? No ore. Any cave behind this waterfall? Oh, a stash. Now that is cute. I really like it. Flawless garnet. Yum yum. Okay, here we go again in this cave. That cave seems to be cold. Alright, they've got it real cozy here. Let's just do that. Yeah, this is a prize, right? Hey, likewise. They didn't even deserve the battle music. At least he's got it warm, right? Ooh, we've got some random Orway in here. Nice, nice, nice. Bonk it with pickaxe. Let's take a look at the map. Oh. So we've been here. There's a tunnel here. Oh! Nice. Now that is a hideout. That I respect. It's cozy enough here. There's even an alchemy lab here. That's only 130. Who are you? Are you in a mood to talk?
At your best, huh?
No. Let's try it again. Alright, you want it. I got it. Not enough! This is fireballs. I give them out for free. Fine rug. Bandit chief. Damn it. Oh, come on.
To fight me. You make a fine rock, cat.
I can't stand still. Oh, he absorbs my magic. Two down. Nordic card armor. That's a heavy one. Elven battle axe of enervating. I'll be over encumbered. Alright. I'll get back for you. You just see. 8 AM. All the shops are open. Good. How they're cooking. Let's go and trade some more. There we go. Bye. Oh, he wants to play with me. No, I'm too dangerous to play with. I've got some fireballs. Gorgeous. So tranquil here. Wait a bit. Right. Let's go to the blacksmith quarter.
Ever lost anyone close?
Yeah.
My father says we need to just get on with our lives. It's that easy.
I own Hollyfrost farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Need something?
The cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps of my ancestors. If I make enough money from the farm, I'll buy myself a long ship to sail the rivers.
Yay. Good idea. Follow Giordano's house. House of Clan Shattered Shield. Seal of the Unseen.
Spare a coin for an old woman, my lord.
Oh, a good gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. The divine smile on a charitable face.
I mostly deal with an adventure and grab heroes. Then I took an arrow in the knee since we've had a good bandit raid.
They say that I have a good heart, kind heart, yet I'm greedy as hell. Cedric's used wares. Let's go inside. See what's what inside.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Trader dropped by recently with some lovely pieces, if you'd like to have a look.
Nothing in here is stolen? Nothing at all?
Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it.
I could return the ring for you.
It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, It's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while.
Plant Viola's gold ring in Viola Giordano's house. Who supplies your goods?
I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself.
Oh,
a
great.
few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Oh, I will. Selenius, I need iron ore. Yes! Thanks. Now let's look some weaponry to sell. Of a war axe, of a dagger. Nordic war axe. Nice. Bellied iron shield. Dwarven armor again. Dwarven boots. Shield. That's too expensive for him. Wait, what? Green apple worth 2 gold pieces? Why? Right.
Don't let the ocean cut you in.
Hey, what up?
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about injustices. Of course working for Bolfrida isn't my first choice, but what else can a Dunmer do out here? My sister and I both work for the Nords. Our brother is ashamed of us, but at least we can afford to eat. Yes. And what might you need?
I need to perform some trade.
6 men, single-handed. I'll rescue my brothers in arms from...
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner. Be careful. That mud.
Hey, let's try and complete this quest. Selenius. I like this town. It reminds me of the DLC from back from the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, the Realm of Shoggorath. I don't know why, but I liked the city out there. I went the wrong way. Hey, I could plant the ring in her pouch. How do I get there? Temple of Talos. Hall of the Dead. There is your house. Master log? Oh, come on. Yeah. Probably need to put some points into lockpicking. Oh, come on! Ah! There's more than enough evidence about my attempts to break into her house. Lots of broken lockpicks around her main door. On this way. Yes! Nailed it. She has a nice house. You never do, always so many lockpicks. And you just standing and breaking them all. Well, that's one way to increase the lockpicking skill. Right, let's report about a job well done. But you think it is carry weight perk? That one seems useful. Really? It isn't pickpocket, but let's look at what we have in lockpicking. Novice locks, apprentice locks, quick hands. Able to pick locks without being noticed. Wax key automatically gives you a copy of a picked lock's key if it has one. Golden touch. Find more gold in chests. Treasure hunter. 50% greater chance of finding special treasure. Pick starts close to the lock opening position. Lock picks never break. Wait, those are not bad actually. You mixed up with big pocket perks. Yeah, but that's no problem. I once legendaried the pickpocket skill and was over encumbered instantly because it gave me 100 inventory points of weight. I had to extremely fast. No, I had to start my pickpocketing rampage to increase this skill. Right, novice locks. Let's. No, damn it. Find more gold in chests, yay!
Be on the lookout. After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
Watch the magic being cast. Here, let me show you.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Have you taken care of that little problem?
I placed Viola's ring in her house.
Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, everything I earned from my last shipment, it's yours.
1,200 pieces of gold. Good one.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
And he has got no gold, of
Do
course.
come again.
Crap. He wanted to tell me something, but I couldn't catch it. Alright. Oh, it's already past my bedtime. Right. I thank you everyone for watching. Hope that you enjoyed it. And I wish you all good night. Because I need to go to sleep. Hope that you'll see some great dreams. Probably about some about Skyrim. So good night. See you around. Bye.